These bandits prey on lonely travelers, but they made a serious mistake when they chose to attack Deathbringer. How to make corpse markers from scratch today on Dungeon Craft. Welcome to Dungeon Craft. I'm Professor Dungeon Master, and this channel is about running the ultimate game of Dungeons & Dragons. You can level up your game by subscribing and click the bell icon for future notifications, and you'll be on your way to adventure. So recently I had a video about an owl bear, and people like the corpse markers, and they asked how to make them. So this is that video. Now this video has multiple entry points. If you have a hot glue gun and a couple of specialty paints, you can make unlimited corpse markers. If you happen to have green stuff, even better. And if you happen to have a bit box, or what some painters call the box of shame, it's a bunch of miniatures that you're never really going to finish, you can always chop them up, take their limbs and heads, and embellish your corpse markers and take them to the next level. So I picked up this in my local hobby and craft store. It's WizKids. It's a couple of piles of skulls and a couple of piles of guts, and I'm going to use these as a basis. I like that color scheme. I'm going to try to replicate that, and I'm going to show you how to do these if you want to buy them, because they're great. Then I'll show you how to make your own from scratch. I'm going to use a couple of different colors. I'm going to use purple and crimson, as well as leaving some parts white. I base it using hot glue, which adds another layer of what looks like guts and intestines. I cover the entire model with a specialty paint. It's called Gory Red. It's by Game Color. I want to give credit where credit's due. I think that Jeremy at Black Magic Craft turned me on to this color. I can't really quite remember, but I cover the entire model with it. That's the professional gut pile. Now for our scratch built version. So this is my bit box. This is where I keep little broken bits of miniatures and things like stands. So I'm just going to pull out a few stands. There's a few ways you can make a base for this. One way is you could use a penny or a washer if you have washers. I think a penny's got a really good weight. Inside this, I have a lot of broken figures, just to simply snip off the limbs. You put the leg or an arm or a head on the stand and embellish your corpse marker that way. But I'm going to make it in such a way that even if you have nothing, you could still do it. So here's my hot glue gun. If you have green stuff tape, a little bit of this stuff can make some great entrails. What I like to do is this twisting thing. Just around and around like a corkscrew. Don't let it break. Put it on the top. Yeah, you just layer another. Yeah, layer it like that, right? Now you got some good looking guts. I primed them gray. I misted them white. They should have been a little more white. But here I'm going to be layering on the red with, I think this is the Gory Red, as well as purple. And I'm going to lighten up the very top just a little bit. Here's our secret weapon. It's Tamiya Clear Color X27 clear acrylic paint. This is gonna be what brings the gore. I don't even know if these are completely dry. Just slap it on. It will dry to a nice gloss. I really love showing people how easy it is to make bases with green stuff. Just spread out the green stuff like that. I'm going to take this this putty working tool. Carve some mortar lines in there. Stagger them. Smooth it over with a little bit of water. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. And then you could put a head, there in the green stuff, and then when it dries, it will not come out. I primed the stands gray and then painted them with Craft Smart Tan paint and washed them with Citadel's Nuln Oil. Any black wash will do. To paint the blood, I paint the darker parts crimson or gory red, and then I paint the fresher parts a lighter colored red, watering down the paint so it's a little more translucent and looks a little more puddly and natural. Finally, we give all the blood and gore on all the models a coat. The flesh on this model was done with Citadel's Cadian Flesh Tone with a flesh wash over it. And I'm careful to avoid getting too much splatter on the corpse. And that's pretty much it. In an hour, these will be dry and ready for the table. Here are the WizKids gut piles next to my own, and I think mine came out looking pretty good. Easy, fast, cheap, fun craft for the whole family. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you want more videos about crafting cool stuff for your D&D table, check out these videos over here. And you can share your craft results on our Facebook group. Once again, I'm Professor Dungeon Master. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the table. May all your rolls be 20s.